Hey you guys, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to my channel. Today we are talking about blushes. Now these are not any recently launched or brand new launches or anything. It's just I very recently tried these blushes, and they made a good impression on me. So I wanted to come on here and share my swatches, review and thoughts on these products. Now these blushes are from Flower Beauty. There are four of them. I have four of them to show you guys. There are actually 5 shades in total, but one of them is exclusive to Flower Beauty's website. So on Ulta's website you have all four, but on Flower Beauty's website you have 5 shades. So I don't have the fifth shade. The fifth shade looks like a really deep berry shade. It looks stunning actually. I really wish they had that shade also on Ulta's website, but I have the 4 shades, the rest of the 4 shades to share with you guys and show you guys how it looks on my skin tone. So these retail for $9.99 or $10. I'm not sure. It's a little expensive, sure, but because Flower Beauty is kind of an expensive brand. It's like expensive for a drugstore brand, but you know, who knows, drugstore brands are really upping their prices, so maybe it's on par with other drugstore brands. It's definitely, I think, in the same league as Milani, Physicians Formula, L'Oreal, and Flower Beauty. I feel these brands are kind of on the expensive side of drugstore brands, if you know what I mean. So yeah, let's get started, you guys. These are actually called flower pots, and they have this flower design. I think this flower is camellia or something like that. I'm just reading this from Flower Beauty's website. I think Drew Barrymore, the owner and founder of the brand, loves this flower. Camellia, yeah, that's how you say it. Camellia flower. So she has this imprint of the particular flower in her blushes. And yeah, and I think all of these blushes have soft satin finish. These are not like complete matte finish, although I feel they are kind of matte, but the description says all of her blushes are satin finishes. And so like I said, these retail for $9.99 on Ulta's website. On Flower Beauty's website it says it's $10. Yeah, it says $10 rounded. I actually got it during a sale on Ulta's website. They just had a sale. I'm not sure if it's still going on, this fall sale or something like that. So I think it was like 30%, 35% off, something like that. Again, something like that. So yeah, I bought these on a discount. So there are 4 shades on Ulta's website. I have all 4. So let's get into the review, you guys. You get 6 grams of product for $9.99, $10. Just for reference, the one that I like, my favorite blush from the drugstore is Milani's Baked Blush. I know the formula is not the same. These are baked blushes. Baked products are usually you don't get a lot of product, I think. I'm not sure again. These are these domed shaped highlighters, baked blushes from Milani. You get 3.5 grams of product, and I think the price on this is like $8.99, $9.99. I'm not sure. So somewhere between $7 to $9, you guys. So this is slightly, Milani is definitely expensive, but I think you cannot compare pressed powder and baked highlighters. I mean baked powders. But I don't know, this is my favorite product from the drugstore, so that's why I'm comparing this with another drugstore product. So yeah, if that really makes sense. It makes sense to me. But yeah, anyways, there are 4 shades. This is, oh, before I forget, these are made in the USA, and it says it didn't really come in a like a paper box or something. Any information about the product came in like this kind of slip. Or what is this? Just this paper, and now these both were enclosed in like a clear plastic box. So any description about the product is just in this paper, this small kind of paper. Not kind of paper, it is paper. So it says proudly made in the USA, and it says we never test on animals, so it is cruelty free. And it says soft satin finish, and it says easy to blend, buildable color. So yeah, I think that's all the information. 6 grams, around $9.99 to $10, and cruelty free and made in USA. So I've just opened and closed this compact at least 5 times, and I keep forgetting to say something, but I think I've covered everything now. So it has this, again I'm closing it. So it has this clear top, very reminiscent of Milani's rose blushes. It had this rose imprint like this, and they were like huge, but yeah, and they also had this clear tops. Let's swatch it. I'm just talking over and over again, and this shade is called Sweet Pea. This is the lightest shade in their collection. Sweet Pea is definitely, as you can see, quite light. It's quite light. I know it kind of looks ashy on me, and it is definitely a light blush, but when applied on my cheeks, I can see that pink tone. I can definitely see this dusty rose tone on my cheek, but still it is a lighter color for me. It's not like the most natural blush on me, but it is wearable. I can definitely pull it off, but it's not impossible, but again, it's not like a natural color. And although it's like a light color, it does show up on me with like a good, like may say 2 layers of blushes. I can definitely get this exact color to show up on my skin tone. It's good. It's definitely good. Although it's not like the most perfect shade for on my skin tone, it's good. And then next is Peach Primrose, which is this beautiful peach color. It's actually a good rich peach color. It's not, I would consider this like a mid-tone peach. Definitely it's not like a pale peach. Let's just swatch that just a little. I don't know if the colors really translate in the video, but again, it's a good color, you guys, and it translates well on my skin tone. It's a good color. It translates really well. I can see the peach tones in person, and it also shows up on my skin tone as well. I was really impressed with the pigmentation, honestly, especially with these 2 colors. Oops, I was just about to fling it on the floor. Oh wait, these 2 colors, the light tone, this is very light, and this is like a medium toned blush. I was really impressed with the color pigmentation. They built up really well, and just with 2 layers of product, I was able to get the exact color that you see in the pan on my skin tone. I was really happy. And then this is Warm Hibiscus. Warm Hibiscus is a duochrome. It's like again like a peach, a pinky peach which flashes gold. Like if you look at it in this angle, hopefully this doesn't like reflect and blind you guys. It has this gold, and then here you have this peachy pink. So let me just swatch that. It definitely doubles as a subtle highlighter. Definitely. Do you see that? Definitely, absolutely, you can use it as a subtle highlighter. It really looks good. Now, since it is a duochrome which has a gold flip, like a peachy pink to a gold flip, I would have to definitely build up at least like 4 to 5 layers for that pink flush to appear on my skin tone, because since it has a gold flip, when the light hits my skin, it turns gold. Really, it just looks like a highlighter, like a very subtle highlighter that I've applied on the apples of my cheeks. But when I look straight, just this area, in order to get that pink flush in this area, I would have to definitely build it up. This at least 4 to 5 layers, I would say, for that pink flush to appear. But yeah, once I build it up, it's good. It's really good. It's like dual purpose kind of a product. It looks like I have a subtle highlighter, and it has like a pink flush just in this area. So I do like it, although it requires building up. It's a good product. And then finally I have Wild Rose, which is like a cool pink. It's definitely a cool pink. It's pigmented. It's really pigmented, you guys. It doesn't look very very ashy. Definitely this color especially does not have any kind of hashy, ashy tendencies on my skin tone. It is very pink cool tone for sure, but this has, it leans slightly ashy, the very like dusty pale pink, but this one does not look ashy. In fact, it looks very pink. It just looks pink on my skin tone, looks like a hot pink on my skin tone. I really like it, and this is pigmented with just one layer. You just need one layer. Obviously it's like a darker color. It's not too dark like a fuchsia, but still it looks beautiful, you guys. I absolutely love the color. This is my, this and the peachy, the, hang on, let me show you the colors. Peach Primrose, which is this, and Wild Rose. These two are my favorites. Oh my god. Oh, bless me. That was a strong one. All right. I feel so relieved. So these are the two colors that are my favorites. These two, the other two require building up, definitely. But if I build it up, I can definitely get the colors to look like what you see in the pan on my skin tone. But this color, the lightest color, Sweet Pea, say 2 layers, 2 to 3 layers should do the trick. And this one, since it has this gold, it's a little tricky because the gold just blends into my own skin tone. The yellow tone gold blends into the yellow tone in my own skin tone, so it's a little difficult for that to show up. So that's the reason this requires building up. But once you build up the peachy pink tones that appears here where the light does not hit my skin when I'm just looking straight, it's good, it's pretty, it's really pretty. So those are the 4 shades that I picked up, and I'm very happy with these 4, you guys. If I were to return one, I probably would return Sweet Pea because it's pretty light. It would be perfect for medium skin tone and lighter skin tones, but it's just, it looks a little unnatural on my skin tone, that's why. But I think I've just lost the packaging for the shade, so I'm happy to keep it. Sure, I'm happy to keep it. I don't regret it. I'm not going to pass it on to anyone. I'm happy to keep it and use it, but I don't love it as much as the Peach Primrose and the Wild Rose. So yeah, that is my review. These are really good, you guys. I'm very impressed. I'm so impressed by the pigmentation and how easily they apply. They blend. You don't even have to blend. You can, no matter how you apply it, it just blends beautifully by itself on your skin. You can use like a good buffing brush to just apply it in circular motions, or just use like you know, like a flatter blush brush and just sweep it across your cheeks, and it applies equally good. It's beautiful. I really like it. Yeah, if they come out with new colors, I would absolutely buy it. I really wish they would make the berry shade, you know, available on Ulta's website as well, but it's Flower Beauty's exclusive. It's a beautiful color. What else? Absolutely, I love them. If you find these products on sale, pick it up. If you have dark skin, pick it up. If you really want like really the best 2 colors for dark skin, I would say Peach Primrose and this color. These 2 colors are like kind of Tarte all the time comes out with colors like this in their palette, blush book, whatever they call it. But those colors don't really look, it takes a lot of building up. These are really good quality blushes, I feel, at the drugstore, available to a lot of people at a really very reasonable price point. So I absolutely recommend these. So I think that's it, you guys. We've come to the end of this video. Hope you guys found the swatches useful. I'm not sure if it translated well in the video, but if you can find these in store, definitely swatch them and see if you like them. And if you've made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for staying with me. I meant to say staying with me. And yeah, I appreciate you spending your time with me, you guys. It makes me feel very special, trust me. And I will see you guys very soon in my next video. And please subscribe and please thumbs up this video if you really enjoyed liking it. Yeah, bye bye.